Are you sensing it's a special occasion for them, this Champions League experience? Is there excitement around the place?
Hello to everyone. For sure, yesterday some of them was joking in the gym, putting the music. So I think I'm sure everyone is happy, not just the player. I think the club, the fans, because a long way without play this competition. I think now Arsenal are back in the competition. A club like Arsenal cannot stay without play that competition, so everyone at club are very happy.
So they were playing the Champions League music in the dressing room,
like a
right?
joke. Yeah. It was good.
What's your role then, as somebody with all this experience? I think it's 38 appearances, 20 goals in the Champions League. Do you have an extra special role to play among some of the younger players?
Well, I think everyone here is already experienced, no, to know how to control emotions, like this kind of things. Obviously, some of them is the first time he play a Champions League. It's a different competition, but I still think for who plays here, like in Premier League, in my opinion, the tough league in the world, can be playing in the Champions League, so I think everyone here do good.
You obviously go into every game wanting to win, and this is just the first game, group stage, then the knockout stages. Do you also, though, go into this competition yourself believing that you can win it?
Of course. All the competitions, all the trophies, we go for, to win the competition. And Champions League is not the same. I think if we think opposite, we are wrong, because we are playing for Arsenal, We have to believe, and then we have to trust the teammates, the manager, the club, and then go for it.
Hi, Gabriel. What makes the Champions League so different for players compared to other competitions?
I don't know. For me, it's different because I remember the times I watch at home. The time I miss the school to watch, and my mom get crazy. So that's this. For me, starts there. Was different to hear the music, to see the best clubs. Probably because of that, all the leagues, the best clubs go. So I think this help a lot. And then it's a different game, it's a different competition. Like I said, the clubs who win the league or who qualify for the Champions League, it's like more. I think is more quality, and then that's why make this special.
Hi, Eirik from TV2 Norway. Can you try to explain how Martin Ødegaard is as a leader outside the pitch and as a person off the pitch?
He's a great guy, a great player, by the way, and a great guy also, He's quiet. He tried to help everyone, and I think he do it. Since day one, he was the first player who texted me when I first come. So he this kind of captain, leader. He don't talk too much. He speak in the right time, and then he shows on the pitch, with and without the ball. That's, I think, is good as well.
What does it tell you that he sent you that text message?
Sorry?
What does it tell you that he sent you that text message when you
he just say, welcome to the club. We are very happy. I cannot wait to play with you. So I was happy, It's good to receive this message, this text from one of the leaders in that time, and then now he's the captain, so I was happy.
Hi Gabriel, you were saying you used to miss school to watch the Champions League when you were younger. So what's been your favourite Champions League moment, either from you playing or you watching from afar?
Oh, my favourite was, I think, my first game. My first game was my first goal, and then I become emotional because, like I said, I like 99% of the kids, I grew up dreaming to play Champions League, to become pro player, you know. So yeah, come a lot of things in my mind. So like I said, now I can say this, but in that in that time I cannot tell my mom, you know. So I'm okay now, but kids, please don't do that.
As a striker, you must have great fun playing with someone like Bukayo Saka.
Sorry?
As a striker, you must have great fun playing with someone like Bukayo Saka. What's he like to play with?
Yeah, he's very, like, again, he's great guy and great player, you know, and they think he's still young. So I still young too, huh? But he's only 22, no? 21. So yeah, he have at least 20 years to play football. So it's amazing to play with him. He's a very nice guy, always happy, you know, always trying to help the team. And with the ball, everyone knows, you know, the quality he has. And then I just enjoy it to play with him.
And last one, what difference or what has Declan Rice added to this dressing room since he joined the club this summer?
He helped a lot. He's a little bit different of Jorginho, Thomas Partey, you know. All have their qualities, you know, and all them can play and help the team. And that is, I think, between the three is the youngest, of course, but he comes to help, you know. He comes to help us, like everyone, and he's doing amazing, you know. He's helping a lot in the pitch with and without the ball. I think it's not easy when you first come here, you know, and then you straight play, but he's doing very well. So I'm very happy for him.
Best of luck tomorrow. Thank you.
You experienced it at Manchester City where you're competing for the Premier League and the Champions League. How difficult is it to try and fight on both fronts as a squad?
It's very difficult, you know. They did it this last season, so it's not impossible, you know. So, but it's not easy, you know. We are talking about the tough league in the world and the tough competition in the world. So it's not easy, but obviously we can do it. Like I said, we have to believe and go for it.
And the big thing at City was none of us knew. The opposition never knew what team Pep was going to pick. Do you feel like at Arsenal you're now getting to that situation where you're unpredictable, people don't know who Mikel's going to play, you've got so many different weapons in the team to use?
To be honest, I don't know. I hope not. Joke, but everything for the best, you know. For the best for the club, you know, everything best for the club. That's, I think, what he'll do. And we as a player, we have to listen and do it for the club, you know, always trying to do our best and then go there and win the game, you know. Like, obviously for some of players, he'll be more difficult if this happens. But like I said, have to be the best for the club.
Gary, how's your knee?
My knee is bad. It's better now. Sorry, it's very better. Yeah, it's better now. It's was unlucky, you know, and then I have to do it. Like I said, I had to do it. Like I said, and now I'm getting better. You know, now my knee is perfect. Now it's more ridden. So yeah, I'm working on that.
Do you need a sort of few weeks, maybe a couple of months, to get that full fitness, that rhythm back?
I don't think so. I'm training. I'm doing my best, and then obviously, like I said, the weather he'll come for sure.
Hi, Gabby. In the Champions League, you scored numerous goals over recent years, especially when you was at obviously City. Playing for City in the Champions League, what did that teach you about the competition, and why do you think you've done so well in this particular tournament?
Like I said, it's a different competition. It's the competition you probably you play against the the best team in the world, like I said before, you know. And then, well, I don't know. I just go there and enjoy it like I do every time I go to the pitch, you know. I try to do my best, obviously, always. And then the things worked out. So I'm very happy for that.
You talked about missing school as a kid to obviously watch these kind of games. To your family, do they have any particular liking of the Champions League? What does it mean to them to see you play in this competition?
Oh, they are very happy, you know. Well, not just my family, my close friends, you know. They dream to be footballer as well, and they could. So they are very happy for me, you know. And then they watch and they get emotions, of course.
Are you in some ways representing the ones that couldn't make it to this kind of level, like your friends?
Yeah, of course.
Sorry for the fascination with your school days. But it's nice, with all the money that's talked about the Premier League, it's nice to remember that you're all just kids who wanted to play the game. So you're going to fill us in with some details. Presumably, was it group games you used to bunk school for? Just the finals, or was there a group of you?
If I talk again, trouble.
I think you're right now. You're right.
No, like I said, you know, like as a kid you do things you don't control, no. But like I said, to the kids, don't do it. You know, go to school, because when I will tell you, when I was kid. And then I was 15 years old, and I tried to go to the clubs, you know, to do like tests and then stay in the club. And then I always choose for the school, you know. So I stopped to go to the club, and then I prioritize school. So I go to school instead of being playing the club. So it's a good thing as well. Huh?
So it's worked out, but what? Was there a group of you? Were you hidden somewhere?
No. I just go to school, and then in the half time, you know, we have in Brazil works like this. You do like 3 hours, and then we stop to eat. So in this stop, I go home to watch the game. And then, well, when my mom got home, I was like late. I supposed to be at home already, so. She didn't know, but now of course she knows. So, but I'm okay with that, you know. Like I said, kids, don't do it. That's no good, you know. But in that time, I enjoy a lot watching the Champions League.
And then coming back up to date, it's obviously such a passionate. You've got such a passion for the competition. How much of a gamble was it when you left City to come to a club that hadn't been in the Champions League for so long? Was that a worry, and would you have come here if you hadn't been convinced that they were going to get back there fairly soon?
That's mean nothing, you know, because I was 100% this season. Now it's easy to say, but for sure, you know, I was 100% with Hill qualified. So I come to help the club to qualify as well, with the players, with the manager, the staff, everyone, and we did it, you know. So I'm very happy now we can play again Champions League, and then obviously, like I said, we go for it.
Last few James.
Alexander Zinchenko has told a story about how when he was talking to Mikel about maybe coming to sign for Arsenal, that you turned up at his house and convinced him to sign. Could you tell us about that and what you said to him?
Well, if I convince him to come, he have to give him something, no? I'm joking. Yeah, I was in Manchester, you know, at home with my family, and I supposed to come London day after, and then I come in by car, and then Edu just text me and saying they was going to Zina house, if I want to come to join them to talk with Zina, and then I come by plane with them. So I say, okay, I go. And then, yeah, I went there and I talked with him. He was surprised, you know. And then if I help a little bit, he take the decision to come, I'm happy because, like I said, I like him, you know, as a player and as a person. I treat him as a brother, you know, and then I'm very happy he come, and then it's paying him now, you know, like he's playing good, he's playing every time, and then more than this, he's very happy, so I'm happy for him.
What did you say to him?
I just say it's enough. You have to take a decision, you know, like I did. I did it, and then I'm happy with this, you know, the decision I made. And then he was like a little bit, I don't know, I need to talk with my wife first, you know, like this. But he took the decision, and I think if you ask him, I think was the right.
He called you a secret agent.
Yeah, so that's why I mean, you know, like he can give me some percent.
Gabriel, when you joined the club last season, as we said, they weren't in the Champions League, they just narrowly missed out. Could you sense that disappointment in the squad, and was that something that they spoke about last season when you were getting close to qualifying for it again?
To be honest, I was watching the games, you know, before I joined the club, the last games, you know, because I had a chat with Edu, so I was, you know.
You were supporting them? Were you supporting them?
100%. And then I was like, come on, qualifying. But like I said, this means nothing, you know. Obviously, everyone at club was a little bit, you know, not happy because they want to qualify. And then, like I said, I come here and there was another year, you know, like another chance. And everyone was happy, you know, to go again. And then that's why we qualified. And unfortunately, we didn't win the league. That was our first target, but at least we qualified, so that was good.
Just going back to the Sporting game last season, what were your emotions at not getting through that game and not getting to the very end of the Europa League last year?
I think was a bad night, you know, from us, and then I don't know. We want to win every competition, but doesn't work like this, you know. The real world is not like this. And then we had a bad night. That's it, you know. We have to work on that, and then make sure we improve as a player, and then take the right decision on the pitch and do the right things.